like this, the county commission meeting, perhaps we can just have county manager put it on the agenda to have this discussion in front of us and allow Donald a chance to attend.
I do know that Lex tried to get a hold of him, left him a message, make sure he was aware that this conversation was going to be had tonight. Yes, sir.
Do we need to give, make it like where it's maybe in October? Or, I mean, I don't know that we need, it seems like we should give him time.
He's at his brother-in-law's funeral in Ocala.
And I don't know if we had it quicker than that. I mean, I don't know if we'd be giving him enough time to do it. That's my only thought, that if we don't want, I don't know that it'd be good to have it in September. Maybe the first meeting in October. I don't know. What do you think on that, Counselor?
If the commissioners decide that that's the direction you want to head and you direct that action, my recommendation would be no sooner than October, because all of you weren't on the board, I guess, when we went through this type of issue with Horst. Some of you were, but my recommendation remains the same. I mean, we afforded due process. We give him plenty of notice. He can show up, not show up, but he'll have the right to present whatever he'd like to present and cross-examine. And my recommendation to you is also going to be to retain outside counsel to lead that proceeding. That's the recommendation. The board can react to it however you like. But the process, I wouldn't vary from the same process we used the first time. But clear that due process should be afforded notice and opportunity to attend and prepare.
Due process is important.
Let's see.
I would just say that with counsel saying to us that he would recommend outside counsel, I didn't go to law school, but I got to tell you that when counsel recommends something to me, I go with what counsel says, so anything shy of that I could not be for.
I would agree. Is it handled at a regular board meeting? It's not.
It would be.
Just an agenda item?
It's an agenda item, but it has its own set of procedures. Handled kind of like we do a zoning issue within the context of our regular agenda item.
What are we waiting for now? We're trying to decide which October meeting.
Well, Mr. Evers said we should, rather than just go with consensus, we should do a motion and vote on it and set the time and date, if that's what you want to do.
I would prefer that you not actually set the specific time and date.
Okay.
You direct us, because I have no idea what outside county schedules look like and things like that. So no earlier than October.
Let's say if we were to set this for no earlier than the first meeting in October to be noticed adequately.
That's the 1st, October 1st.
That's about 5 weeks, 6 weeks from now. Board's pleasure.
I wish it wouldn't have to be like a trial. I wish we could talk to Mr. Samuels and see where his heart is, see if he has his defense or whatever, how he explains his actions and all, and instead of being like a trial. It's an appointed board with volunteers, but I understand.
I do agree with everything you just said, and following legal advice sometimes isn't easy or comfortable, but it is the right thing to do. Yes, sir.
I suppose, I don't know of anything that would prohibit us from scheduling an informal
send Mr. Samuels a letter, come before the county commission at this time, and you're not going to take action because you haven't afforded him the notice, all that stuff, and I mean, it may just put off the action. But I guess what I'm saying is I wouldn't take formal action or anything like that. If you just want to hear from the guy, hear from him and hear what he has to say, you can do that. But if you're going to react to what he says in a fashion that will result in removal, there's a process for that. Do you follow me?
What would prohibit us? What would prohibit us from having that conversation during the other issue, during the hearing? Why can't we engage him? Why can't we talk to him? Why can't he talk to us and tell us?
Well, he will during that process if he wants. I mean, that's his prerogative. He doesn't even have to be there. I mean, but if he shows up, he has the right to state his side of the issue and question any witnesses that are presented on any issue that might be presented. So he certainly has the right, and that's what we're trying to afford him. But if the board wanted to just schedule as a regular agenda item and speak to him, but knowing you're not doing it in the way that I would recommend it be done, I wouldn't recommend it a vote be taken or anything come out of it, if you follow me. It may be spinning the wheels a little bit.
Mr. Chair, I'm not sure what we would gain by that, though. I mean, I don't know what this meeting would do, just having him come and talk to us.
It would be a public meeting. It would be noticed. It would just basically be nothing, not much different from something like this, except we wouldn't be taking any action.